Welcome to Edutalk. This show is a conversation among my co-hosts, myself, and you, my fellow parents and future parents. On the program, we will consider all aspects of education and parenting. We will consider what has been tried in the past, what's being tried now, and most importantly, what's working and what is not. So many educators believe they have found the way, the one path in education. We disagree. We believe that in an ideal world, there would be a panoply of educational options reflecting the differences in human beings and in the ways that they learn. We invite you to join us on this educational exploration. Since this is our first program, we're going to start off with some longer introductions. Why don't you meet my co-hosts?
Hi, my name's Trevor Riemann. I'm a social studies and civics teacher of all grades, actually, K through 12. My journey through education started in public school with kindergarten, all the way up to midway through 4th grade. And around then is when I was actually pulled out of public school and started a homeschooling independent study program. That lasted all the way up through 8th grade, and right around then I was given the choice of either going to public school again or continuing with homeschooling. I decided to go to public high school, and I was part of a graduating class of 1,200 students.
Wow.
It was a huge high school. One of the reasons I became a teacher is to make students passionate about the world around them and to help them find their place in the world, orienting themselves to the richer culture that surrounds them.
Hi, my name is Carolyn Trot. I'm working as an elementary teacher in a democratic school right now. You might wonder how I ended up there because I'm actually German and I grew up there and went to public school all my life. During those years, I fell in love with the English language. However, when I finished my high school year, I still was very unsure of what to do. So I decided to take a year off and I lived in England to be an au pair. While I was working there with children, I felt that this is the way I want to go. I want to work with kids. So when I came back to Germany, I started my bachelor's degree in elementary education. However, I still was very much in love with England and the country, so I decided to move back and work there in public schools for 3 years. In my final year, I stumbled across democratic schools, and suddenly something clicked inside of me, and I read everything I could. I watched every video that I could find, and I just fell in love with the idea that teachers and students are equal. So when I finished my master's degree in England to be a certified teacher, I moved here to America to work in a democratic school.
My name is Marc Jacobs. First and foremost, I'm a husband and parent. My wife and I raised 2 children who have turned into wonderful adults. Second, I'm a teacher. I've worked in a variety of educational settings, teaching both traditional subject areas such as English and math, but also teaching less traditional areas, especially in K through 12 education, such as how to start a business, stand-up comedy, card games, how to start a YouTube channel, philosophy, and many others. Finally, I'm the co-founder of a small private school, Longview School, in Brewster, New York. I've been the director of this democratic school for the last 15 years. More on this school in future episodes.